Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use tkinter. So what you can see on your screen, to start with I want you to ignore all the red writing because you'll see how we'll build that up as the video goes through. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to tell Python that we want to create a window, and that window we will want to do something with it. So we've got to import the module of tkinter. You need these two lines of code, that one, the top, and then the top main loop. You have to have them first of all, and what they do, I'll show what that does. So if I run it, what that does is it gives you the Python shell, but it gives you this is the window. This is where we're going to build the rest of our page. If you want your window to be a set size, then you've got to look at the next line of code. So let me uncomment that. Okay, so at the bottom of your line of code you need this top.min size, minimum size. Now I've set a width of 666 and a height of 666, and you can see what that will produce. So let me run that. So again, there's our Python shell that we're used to seeing, and there is our code, our window. Nothing on our window yet. That's our next stage. Let's go back. So I'm just going to close those. So those lines of code, so those two lines of code there and those two lines of code there will create you a window with a certain size, so you're able to do something with it. Okay, so the next line of code, if I want to put a background image on my window, so I'm going to uncomment these three lines here, uncomment those and that one there. Okay, so let's deal with this first line here. You need to create a background image, and that background image needs to be stored on your account. I'm doing this on my home computer, and I've created a file path for it. Note the syntax, so we've got some brackets and we've got the actual file path in quotations, and also notice which slash it is. When you copy the file path, make sure you stick to those. So background image equals tkinter.photoimage, and then we're able to do something with that. So that's the first line. This line here is I'm going to tell tkinter that it's a background label, and the label is going to sort of be, it's first going to start at the top of the page and then come down the page, and you can see that the image is equal to this variable. Okay, so background image here is relating, that's the variable it's relating to. You can set some heights. I'm gonna or tkinter, what it's going to do is it's going to use the height, the relative height of the actual image. And one other thing that I should notice at the image, I found what works successfully is a GIF. So I'd already saved my Stevie G picture as a GIF. So let's run that and see what that does. Okay, I'll move that over. So there he is. He appears on my page. If I make it a bit bigger, you'll notice that I've thought carefully about the size of my page, and he can get bigger on the page. So close that and close that. So notice that my background image is sitting between my top tkinter tk and my top main loop. Anything that you want to go in that box has to be in those two lines of code. The next video is going to show you the next few things.